What is going on, fam? How is everybody doing tonight? What's going on, you? Daniel, how you doing? Odd Bro is in the chat. We have a freaking party going on. It's also the best day of the week. You know what day it is, y'all. Taco Tuesday, baby. Which means taco eating and shiny hunting. That's what's up, y'all. That is what's up. Yo, it's been a wild week. I'll tell you what. I've been super busy actually, which isn't a bad thing. I haven't. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because last stream I talked about working on some tools for myself as well as figuring out alerts and whatnot. And I'm here to tell you that still hasn't happened, but it's still on the docket. It's still on the docket. It still is going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. But anywho, I'm pretty excited to get back into the underground and do some shiny hunting. Off stream this weekend, I was playing my Brilliant Diamond copy, which I did in fact actually become champion. I didn't realize that I did, but I did. So I've been working on my Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl living deck so that I can transfer it all over to home and get the shiny mythical. So that's in the works. But yeah, had some shredded beef taquitos. I went extra tonight, y'all. I got taquitos. I need to here we are again, adjusting cameras at the beginning of stream like we always do. There we go. So taquitos and yeah, and now it's time to shiny hunt. I did go I was a little bit flustered getting started just because it was kind of all in a crazy mix. Excuse me, I've got some hiccups here. Gina messaged me about an hour before stream started, and she's getting her hair done right now. So she's like in a chair. The hairdresser's doing it, she's a family friend of ours. The hairdresser is, and she was craving a snack, and it's just her and her hairdresser at the salon. So there's no one to like do a snack run. So she messaged me asking if I could get her this like specific protein bar. So I went on a little bit of a wild goose chase an hour before stream, got her a Diet Coke, the hairdresser a Sprite, and I found some protein bars by the same brand. They just weren't the ones that she was looking for, unfortunately. That was after 3 different stops. So I had to make the call and get it done so that I could get stream started. But anywho, I did my deed. I jumped in there. We got it done. I took care of her. She did get her snacks. She's not gonna die. We're all good. And yeah, so that was that. Oddbro says no tacos tonight, but we had the next best thing, nachos. It's nachos, baby. Nachos are pretty good, Oddbro. I'd have to say I had some chips and guac with my taquitos. So I can't fault you for changing it up a little bit. Daniel, what kind of tacos did you have? And you? What kind of tacos did you have tonight, you? Anywho, all right. Plan is underground. We are going to find our stinking Magby after I open up the counter app because I don't have it open yet. And we need to make sure we're on the right one, and we are, and that's good. Look at that. You had some chicken tacos. That's what I'm talking about. See? We do have some Fam Bam members that partake in the taco eating on Tuesdays, just like I do. So we can't be too upset about it, but I'm a little parched today, y'all. I was out in the sun working my tushy off, and I don't think I drank enough water today, if I'm being honest. Where do I go again? This way. I gotta go this way. This way. Oh, we've almost got a Diglett bonus already, right out the freaking gates. Lana, what's going on? How you doing? There's our Diglett bonus, and we're not gonna make it to the cavern in time. Lana, wait. It's a Twitch boy. Yo, we are live on Twitch and YouTube in vertical format as well as normal format. So pick and choose whatever stream you guys want to watch. You do your thing. If you do have a Twitch account and you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, do consider jumping over there and giving me that follow, because it's the nice thing to do. Lana's working out right now. Yo, getting that swole on, boy. Getting your swole on. Where am I going? Out this way. Out this way and down. Down we go. Sorry, can't go digging right now. What's crazy is I told you guys about how I did some digging off stream. I think it was a few weeks ago. And I did not manage. I'm going to chat with this little lady because if I can get Spirit Tomb on one of my profiles, I need to do it. I told you guys about how I was doing some spelunking off stream, trying to get some fire statues to help with the encounter odds. And through all of my digging in this copy, I think I got one statue of a fire type Pokemon. One. And I got a good like 20 statues, y'all, and I think one was a fire statue. Now, I've been playing Brilliant Diamond off stream and trying to no Magby. Look at all these onyxes, man. Look at all these freaking onyxes. I was playing Brilliant Diamond off stream because I'm already champion. I can get all around the map pretty quickly to catch Pokemon and such. And I've been roaming around the underground, exploring all the caves, opening up all the different areas. Ant Mage, what's going on? How you doing tonight, my friend? And while doing that, I've been doing a lot of digging as well because I need to get the fossils, which I also need to do in this game because if you don't know, you can only get skull fossils in Diamond and Shield fossils, or what is it? The Shield fossils, right? In this one. So you have two separate fossils so that you can get Cranidos or Shieldon. So I got my two skull fossils. It took me a while to get them. And in all of that digging, I've probably dug up like, I would say between like somewhere around 40 statues. And I'm telling y'all, I've got a boatload of fire type statues in my Brilliant Diamond copy. The thing is, you can't get Magby in Brilliant Diamond. So it pretty much does me no good for now. Until I need to get, until I need to get my starters. That's when it'll come in handy. Finding Chimchar will be a breeze, hopefully. I'll just set up all my statues in my underground base in my secret cavern. That's a Houndoom. Of course, we're not going to get a Magby spawn. Why would we? That'd be too easy, right? Oh, no. Houndoom. Houndoom means no Magby. Lana says Diggy Dug Trio. Diggy Dug Trio. Yeah, the Diglett spawn or the Diglett bonus is active right now, and we're not making very good use of it. We haven't even found a Magby spawn yet. I don't know about Swole, just trying to be less chubby, Lana says. Hey, just getting to the gym is a good way to start. It's a good way to start. And you never know. You might be one of those outliers that just lock in and then become freaking crazy beast mode. Yeah, we'll grab that Diglett while we're out here. Start making our way towards the next Diglett bonus since, you know, Magby spawns are looking like we're not going to get very many. Oh, of course I ran right into the freaking Onyx. Aunt Mage asks, how many days has it been since we caught the shiny Ponyta? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm trying to think. I feel like the Ponyta we found in January sometime. I think it was in January. Oh my goodness. What the heck just happened? I didn't even watch what happened. Whatever attack he used made me flee. I don't even know what he used. I should probably heal my Ponyta. Oh, I don't even have anything to heal it. We're risking it for the biscuit, y'all. Am I the only one lagging really bad? Uh-oh, am I lagging bad? Let me see. I think it's probably you, Odd Bro. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on my end that says bad signal or nothing of that sort. Might be you, Odd Bro. Might be you. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Cannot help. I shouldn't have internet issues anymore because, you know, I got the fiber and all. And my upload speeds are fantastic. Oh, communication was interrupted. Maybe you're right. Did I just... What the heck? I'm all talking smack over here, and then maybe my internet did just die out. Let me see. Speed test. Lana says smooth on my end over in Twitch chat. Yeah, my internet speeds show fine. Why did I get a disconnect on my Switch? That's so weird. All right, let's see if there's a Magby spawn in here first. If not, I'll go out and up, and we'll get out of here. Oh yeah, my speeds are looking pretty tasty, if I do say so myself. Also, by the way, since your last stream in my AP Bio class, we started to dissect a pig. Yo, Ant Mage, that's actually pretty fun. I remember dissecting different animals. We did like a cow eye, I think, at one point. That was super cool. That was so cool. That was some of my favorite times in grade school. I remember, I think in like 5th grade we did some stuff, and then I remember in biology in high school doing some of that too. And you know what? Honestly, I think in one of my physio classes in college, like one of my intro to physio classes, like 101 or 102, in the lab, I'm pretty sure we like dissected some animal parts to compare them to other species, locate different things, you know, the usual stuff you do in biology. Vader says, what's going on, Vader? By the way, haven't seen you in a little bit. Thanks for stopping in. Vader says, I'm just stopping by, and by the way, I had tacos today. Very good. See, we got taco lovers all over the place. I feel like everyone that's had tacos is... No, just kidding. That's a lie. I can't say that because you said they had chicken tacos tonight, so, and they're in shorts chat. I was going to say all the taco eaters are over in YouTube normal chat. What's up, Matthew? We'll chat with you, Matthew. If you guys don't know, to get Spirit Tomb in this game, you have to, for one, have an odd keystone, but also have chatted with, is it 42, I think? Something like that. There's different NPCs in the Underground. There's like 50 of them altogether, I think. And you have to like talk to multiple. Go down, 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 down. I don't remember the exact number. If any of you guys know the exact number, put it in the chat. Because I would be curious to know the exact number so that I can be a little more up to speed on things. A little more in the know, I should say, right? I wonder if Vader, if you're still here, what kind of tacos did you have? Guys, if you haven't already, please consider dropping a like on the stream over in YouTube for me. Hit that like button. It does help out a ton. It's free for you. It takes 2 seconds. It's cool for me. All that. All that jazz. Get out of here, Onyx. Of course, I ran into the Onyx. Amage says, today we had to check out the digestive system, which also includes the mouth, which I have not cut yet till today. Dude. Yeah, cutting open, like, the stomach and intestines and wide guard. This Onyx knows wide guard. Does Onyx learn, is it breaking swipe? Is that the move that it used against me to like knock me out of the battle? Maybe that was the move. Breaking swipe? Does that make you flee from battle? I don't remember. I don't remember. Dude, not a single Magby spawn so far? What's going on here? Another Houndoom. Dragon Tail. Ah, Oddbro's got me. If anyone was gonna know, it'd be Oddbro. Our resident VGC king. No Magby there. Another Houndoom? Dude, what is going on tonight? We might not get a Magby at all. Let's see, is you know what, Oddbro, is if it's, let me see here. It might be the bit rate that I'm sending, because I dropped it. I think I dropped the bit rate last stream. And since I'm using Meld Studio now, guys, I can actually adjust the bit rate live. So hopefully if I just increase the bit rate, let me know if that fixes. Is it like completely laggy or just jittery? Is the stream like completely freezing on you? How am I gonna check that corner? This way. Doesn't look like a Magby's over there. Might take a second or two before it locks in. But hopefully by increasing the bit rate, because YouTube can accept a higher bit rate than Twitch can. Oh, there's our first Magby of the night, y'all. And it's not shiny. Dude, what? How did my counter reset? We started tonight out at 5:13, right? We should be at like Dude, what is going on? What am I doing that's making me miss? Okay, we started at 513. We had what? 1, 2, 3 onyxes, a geodude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that it? The 3 onyxes and a geodude? Am I missing something? Now this Magby. 518. Does that sound right, y'all? 518. There are certain times where it just freezes and then unfreezes. Huh. That's odd. That is definitely odd. Let me see. I'm gonna leave the preview up and see if I can catch myself freezing on the YouTubes. See if that causes anything to change. It should be pretty smooth. I saw a little bit of jitteriness. I don't know if that was my computer loading the window or the bit rate, but now it looks, on the previous screen, it looks pretty smooth. It doesn't look like I'm jittery, which makes me feel like my video's being sent smoothly to YouTube. Have you tried turning on and off your router? Oh man. I freaking hate it when tech support tells you that. Have you tried turning your router on and then off again? You think by now people don't know to turn their router off and back on when they call tech support for something? Like, that's the first thing people do now. They don't even, gosh dang it, they don't even need tech support to tell you that. Them jokesters? Who do they think they are even? Telling us to turn our router on and off again. Come on, kid. Get out of here with that business. Dude, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch my stream where my counter reset and see what's going on. I just looked down and my counter was at like 500. And I started the night at 513. Like, yo, that can't be happening. Especially on an important mission like this one. We really are in for a grueling grind here, y'all. Gotta love mobile connection going wonky on Wi-Fi now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Were you dropping in and out of Twitch there, Lana? Can't rely on that cellular connection. Gotta go straight to the source, straight to the tap on the Wi-Fi. 39 out of 40. We're almost to a Diglett bonus. Almost to another Diglett bonus. Almost to another. That's a Houndoom. Oh, there it is. There's our Diglett bonus. Let's freaking go. All right, come on. Please, Magby. Just please spawn only Magbies. Or a Houndoom. And let me get caught by this stupid Onyx. That's probably about to piss me off. We're at 520 right now. Is it because did I hit the down button? That didn't reset it. I wonder if I have like another hotkey trigger on my counter app that's like rounding the counter down or something. I should probably double check that, but Being that we're in the midst of a Diglett bonus and we've got these better shiny odds, we better just make the most of it. There's a Magby. Look at that. Y'all, look at that. It's still not shiny, which is kind of sad. I need to figure out the whole Twitch raid stuff too. That's gonna be fun, figuring all of that out. Jaden, how you doing tonight? How were your tacos this evening for Taco Tuesday, Jaden? Oh my goodness, that stupid Onyx. I had to run into the rock like that, of course. How many soft resets did it take for your Monferno? This is the first stream I've seen of yours. Well, welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you in here. Monferno for Chimchar, it was like 1,700-ish resets. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my heads. Or off the top of my heads. Off the top of my head. All of the Pokemon have been around a 7 number though. So Chimchar was the longest. It was like 1,700 and some odd resets. 1,700 and change. And then I had 7 Houndoom encounters for my Houndoom, which was freaking sweet. That was like the coolest thing ever. That's the quickest shiny I've ever gotten. So that was pretty sweet. And then Ponyta. I think Ponyta was... Shoot, chat, remind me. Does anyone else remember? I'd have to go back and watch the shorts. I have it on the shorts. I have it in my shorts. I'm hunting Turtwig, watching the stream. Yo, good luck. Turtwig's my favorite starter. Turtwig is my favorite of all of the starters. Usually on my playthroughs, my personal playthroughs, I always pick the grass starter. Grass gang for life, baby. That's a Houndoom. That means no Magby in here. I love Turtwig. He's my boy. Final evolution though, for grass starters, there's nothing better than Rillaboom. Yesy, welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight, my friend? How are your tacos today for Taco Tuesday, Yesy? Oh, there's our Magby. There's our Magby. I see him. There he is. Look at him. Boom. Not shiny, though. Dang it. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Yesy's tacos were so good. What kind of tacos did you have tonight, Yesy? I'm going to guess that Yesy had fish tacos. Yeah, right. I'm probably so far off. I don't think... I'm trying to think. Which viewer... Oops. Which viewer in the fam bam would go for fish tacos? Maybe Lana. I feel like Lana's a fish taco kind of guy. Kirsten's definitely a ground beef girl. She's just like, when she does the tacos, it's just ground beef tacos. Oh, guys, I totally forgot. Okay, I've got to show you. Speaking... Oh, golly. Get out of here, Skorupi. How did I just Barry Sanders that Skorupi. I broke his ankles. Someone needs to check on that Skorupi and make sure it's okay. Yo, check this out. Hold on one second. Let me go back to the face cam. I gotta get you guys all settled in here. Because, okay, one of our Fam Bam members is a friend of mine for quite some time now. Just like Lana, I played a previous game I used to play in like a chair league, and it was called Heroes of the Storm. And it's an online multiplayer battle arena. And I used to play this game with Lana is one viewer. If you guys have seen Kian in chat before, he's someone else. And then Jinxie that pops into stream every so often was another competitor in Heroes of the Storm that we used to all play together. And Jinxie does perlers, or are they called perlers, or she is a perler? I can't remember how that works. But anyways, she makes those little perler keychains, and she made me perler keychains. One of them, check this out, is a shiny Raichu, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Let me see if I can put my... You can't tell, but it's shiny, okay? It's shiny. It's a shiny Raichu. It's got like the bright orange color to it. It's super cool. Excuse me, I don't want to burp in the mic. But also, she made me a fastball perler too. Look at this fastball. How cool is that? Tell me that's not sweet. The fastball is probably my favorite Pokeball to use. Mainly because it's got the lightning bolt on it. And you know, your boy is a fan of the electric types. Everyone left again, Yessie? They'll be back. So I think sometimes in the YouTube streams, if people are watching YouTube on mobile, it registers and doesn't register that you're watching the stream. Or like if someone's like minimized the app or flipping back and forth between the stream and like maybe texting or something like that. I don't know how it works, but I know that like if I watch the dashboard, the concurrent viewers on YouTube, especially in the short stream, goes all over the place. It like never stays steady at all. It's all over all the time. Plus, especially on YouTube Shorts, we get people that pop in, say 2 words, and then just bounce. And then they never speak again. YouTube Shorts is a wild place to stream, y'all. It is a wild place to stream. But I do like the vertical format. It's super cool. Zeraora or Luxray are my favorite electric types. Those are good ones, Jaden. I like those. Zeraora is such a sick Pokemon. When Pokemon Unite first came out, I used to play as Zeraora a lot. That was one of my favorite Pokemon to play as. Oddbro says right here, guilty as charged. Oh, are you flipping in and out of stream? That happens, especially on mobile. Zeraora is so sick though. I love Zeraora's shiny too when he gets like the white coat. Oh, dude. I wish that I was around when they did the Zeraora raids. I did not partake in those in Sword and Shield. I played Sword and Shield, I think, a few months after they first came out, and I wasn't like as into the Pokemon community then as like what I am now, and I missed out big time. I played through the game, almost completed the Pokedex, and then I like put the game down and stopped playing. And even when the DLCs came out, it took a while for me to go back and play those DLCs, and I still haven't actually completed the DLCs. So, little fun fact about me. I've completed the Isle of Armor, I just haven't completed the Crown Tundra. So, there's that. But yeah, when they were doing those promotional like Zeraora raids, or when they had that week or whatever that they did, I missed out on it. I wasn't tuned in. I wasn't cued in. And he's probably one of my faves for sure. And if you're playing Gen 4, you can't play a Sinnoh game without having a Luxray on your team, right? Am I right? Lana says that is adorbs. He's talking about the Perlers. Mid-cooking, couldn't respawn when you showed us, but Jinxie's goodies. Yeah, dude, they're so cool. So cool. I'm throwing that fastball on my keychain. Or on my key ring. I need to figure out a good spot for the shiny Raichu Perler. I think if I can figure out a way to like put it on my computer or something, I think that's what I might do. Or in the computer, that would be cool. I just wonder if the glue would melt in there. I don't know how resistant the glue is for Perlers. When I get my Turtwig, Starly is my next target, then Shinx. Yo, those are good targets for sure. Yeah, I feel like anyone that plays a Sinnoh game, like, the basic team is Starter, Starly, Shinx, or a Staraptor, I guess, Luxray. Everyone gets a Garchomp. Once you figure out that you can get Gibble fairly early, like mid-game, everyone gets Garchomp. Ralph, how we doing, buddy? How we doing? How we doing? How are your tacos tonight, Ralph? Baby's falling asleep in my dominant hand, so text isn't 100% right now. Fat fingering some responses. That's okay. We forgive you. You're allowed these leisures. Ralph had quesadillas? You cheated on the tacos with quesadillas? That's okay. CJ had nachos. How am I gonna get out of here? This way. I'm going around this way. That's how I'm getting out. Look at us. We're learning, y'all. We're learning how to avoid the Onyx encounters. As I face checked like 5 Onyxes to start stream. Oh shoot. Well, I guess we'll check for the Diglett again. Look at that. See? Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I had taquitos tonight, so I had little rolled tacos. I think it still counts as tacos. Even though we call them taquitos, you know? They're just little tacos, that's all. Lana says, also, I don't like fish much, but I would down some fish tacos if done right. See, that's what I'm saying, Lana. That's what I'm saying. I had you pegged for fish tacos. Dude, a good fish taco, oh my goodness. Those aren't tacos, Lana? The rolled tacos aren't tacos? Are you kidding me? I haven't eaten since lunch, but I'll do tacos just for you instead of taco salad. Shut the front door. You're indulging? Well, you went to the gym. You're allowed to do that. You just went to the gym. Ralph says quesadillas is like the cousin of tacos. Hey, it's like it'd be like the uncle-in-law, you know? Like Uncle Buck of tacos. Quesadillas is like Uncle Buck. Lana says eating bad food doesn't make you lose weight, even if I did just go to the gym. Touche. Touche. It is, in fact, better to stay strict. I'm just saying, if there was ever a time to splurge a little, right after the gym is the time to do it, because your body just soaks up any nutrients it can. I've been known to eat a candy bar right after the gym just to get those sugars in quick. Oh, stinking Houndoom. C Money, what's going on? How we doing tonight? I love the name. I had a buddy in high school that used to call me C Money. I love the name C Money. Welcome to the stream. How were your tacos this evening, C Money? I hope you had some delicious tacos on this wonderful Tuesday. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's fine. I'm doing corn tortillas instead of regular tortillas, so that's a plus. See, that is fine. Within reason. Yo. Corn tortillas are super good. Are you just heating them up and then throwing your tacos in there? Or are you gonna grill them on the, like, saute them in a pan, I guess? Not even not saute. Oh, there we go. It's not pan fry if you don't put anything in the pan, but you know what I'm trying to say. Are you gonna put the tortillas in a pan and, like, brown them a little? There we go. That's what I'm trying to get out. Yesy asks, can I tell you something? Of course you can, Yesy. Fire away. Hit me with your comment or question. Couldn't get away. He's using confuse. I have a 3D printed Squirtle? Is that what that is? Da 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 da. Yes, a 3D printed Squirtle. Very nice. Very nice. I've got a Funko Pop Squirtle. I actually have Funko Pops of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle that sit on my desk. Right below you guys. Down here. Well, you guys are here. And right below you, this way. There's a... I don't know why I struggle to, like, aim with the camera at me. I do. I'm like challenged. But anyways, I've got the Kanto starters in Funko Pop form just below you guys on my desk. Just below you guys on my desk. All right. The Magby encounters are increasing, but my feeling of getting a shiny is not. I'm feeling like I'm gonna phase on one of these accidental freaking Onyx face checks. That and the fact that we haven't got anywhere close to our sweet spot. Ralph knows the sweet spot's around, like, what, 1,300 encounters? 12 to 1,400 encounters. Right, Ralph? Is that what it is? That's the sweet spot. Ralph says, gotta display your Pokemon stuff behind you. Back there. I might. I've been thinking about changing up the background. Gina's not a fan of all the knick-knack paddywhacks back there. I got a picture of the kids back there. There's something, this thing right here is like a picture that Aubrey made me. And then those are her little dollies. That's a picture of all of our family. That's a Mimikyu. That's Devin Booker and some Funkos of the Dumb and Dumber characters. I don't know why I have them back there. They're just funny. I thought they were hilarious. Maybe get some disc plates. I've looked at those, Lana. I think those are cool. Big ones that Stream can see. I think those are super cool, those disc plates. Especially the light up ones. Those are so sweet. I thought about that or doing like those custom halogen lights or not the neon light signs. And you can do the custom ones. Those are pretty sweet. Then you could swap them out if you want. Yeah, if you get the disc plates, those are super cool. That would be the way to go. I feel like some nice lit up stuff back there would be good. And then I could like change the backdrop lighting. Right now I just usually keep it blue or red. Get one for the Poke Center. One of the Poke Center disc plates. Ralph says just put all that stuff in the center of the new shelf. Maybe with some backlighting too. Yeah. I know I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, it's not even on. That's why you get it. I think that battery might be dead. Oh yeah, it's dying. That's supposed to be a edge light. It's not working right now. No edge light tonight. Gotta charge it. Isla likes to grab that light off. It's just like a magnet mounted light down there that spots my my back so that I get like a little bit of edge lighting right here. So that I don't get as washed out to the background. But it's not working. Isla takes it off of the little magnet stand and throws it all over the place, so that's probably also a problem. Houndoom again. Oh, there we go. It's about time we got a Magby to spawn in here. It's still not shiny, though. Sucker. That sucker doesn't want to shine for us. Who does he think he is? Showing up all normal colored and stuff. Oh, that dynamic punch would have KO'd Ponyta. That would have been a straight KO. We would have been chatting with Rourke in our secret base. What are they called in this game? Is it secret base, right? Got to use the digger drill to drill out your secret base. I forgot the what's the fossil that Lilip comes from? It's it's like the, oh gosh dang it, I can't remember what the freaking fossil's called. But dude, when you're digging it up in the underground, it takes up the most awkward space in those wall digs. And it kind of like fish hooks too at an angle. It's like, man, I forgot how annoying some of the things are to uncover. Like the odd keystone when you run into one of those. Oh, he held on. The power of friendship, fam. The power of friendship. Mach punch that. Dude, that Magby. Why couldn't that Magby be our shiny one? That Magby with Mach Punch could have been our ticket to quick and easy victory in Maylene's gym. Belly drum Mach Punch Magby. That's what we need. I can't believe I'm such a doofus and over-leveled my Pokemon. The nerve. The nerve. That's right, Ralph. The nerve. I think you commented that whenever I was fighting the Magby that tried to dynamic punch me. But it plays into this situation too. The nerve of me as a boneheaded gamer. I set up my own rules to not over-level past the gym leader's ace. And here we are, over-leveling past the gym leader's ace with the Pokemon that I need the most for this gym leader. Monferno is probably my only Pokemon that can outspeed Lucario. If there's even a chance of me outspeeding Lucario. Got away safely. Don't let that Geodude run into me. While I'm taking a drink of my iced coffee. Good old iced coffee. Dude, 2 Magbies in a row? What is this? What is this? Who are you? And why are you being so nice to me right now, Shining Pearl? Donnie and I are in perfect sync. Poor guy's just living on the edge right now. He's just living on a prayer. 1 HP. I've got no potions left. We're just going until he hits rock bottom. Let Rourke revive us. And then we keep on hunting. Just start eating tacos. The luck is changing now. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, fam? If you eat the tacos, the luck enhances. Or at least the encounter rate does. Too bad we can't we can't spawn them in as frequently as they do in Legends or Scarlet and Violet, because then, well, shoot, this hunt would be over already if that was the case. But what fun is that, right? That's not a challenge. We're looking for a challenge here, fam. That's why I've instilled these rules or set up these rules for this playthrough. Because anyone can play through this game until you get to the Elite Four. But the fact of using an only fire type team when there's only 4 fire type Pokemon, unless you unlock the national decks, which, by the way, unless you're like Professor Oak challenging this thing, I don't think that you can actually unlock until I'm trying to think, when will you have fought every... I think until after Spear Pillar. Because you have to see the legends, or the box art legends at Spear Pillar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure not until after Spear Pillar, which is like after the 6th badge. So, stinking Onyx. Why did I have to face check him? You would think that I'm trying to get a shiny Onyx as a phase at this rate. Ralph says I'm preparing the quesadillas now. Let the taco powers unite. It's like a Captain Planet emoji. With our powers combined. Do you guys remember that? You guys remember that show? Captain Planet. He's our hero. That was a great cartoon. Yes, he says I have 11 more days of school. Yo. Let the countdown commence. My kids just had their last day of school last week. They are officially on summer break. My chillins are. Oh, man. Go around. Oh, shoot. Go around this way. Shake and bake, baby. Look at that. There's only 4 fire types in the Sinnoh decks. Technically, Houndoom's not in the Sinnoh decks. He's only available in the Underground in the remakes. But, yeah, so you have Magby and its evolution line, Ponyta and Chimchar are in the original 150 decks of Sinnoh. And then, you can't get Rotom until the post game. I think once you become champion, right? Or when you... I think you have to unlock the national decks for Rotom to spawn in the television. And... a lot of people brought up Eevee and evolving it with a Firestone, but you don't get the gift Eevee until you become champion. Yes, he says, can I tell you something? Of course you can. Let it rip. But yeah, so basically, like, if you play Brilliant Diamond, the only fire types available to you without unlocking the national decks is Houndoom, your starter, and Ponyta. And then if you play Shining Pearl, you have Magby and its evolution line available to you. So it's tough out here. Yes, he says, how do you see our comments? I have currently 3 different chat windows open on a computer screen, right? You're here on the camera's right here where you guys are. And then directly to the left of you guys will... It looks like I'm pointing to your right, but anyways, I see everything. I have 3 different chat windows open. But I did install StreamerBot on my computer last week. I just haven't like opened it up and messed with it at all. But there is a combined chat in StreamerBot. And I do plan on using that once I have it all properly set up. That will be the way to go, because then I could just look at one chat box and see everyone's comments. You guys still won't be able to see it, though. That's what kind of stinks. I could figure out a way. I could put it on stream, though, like in the layout that I have going. I could make like a little window for chat. Take up some space. Maybe move the encounters like over to the side of the Pokeballs. Shrink the Pokeballs up a little bit. I don't know where I would put it on Shorts chat. That'd be a little congested on the vertical stream. I could just like make it semi-transparent or like have a transparent background for it, I guess. And then throw it over the bottom or put it like below. Just let it pop up and disappear maybe. That could be the way to go. That could look pretty clean. Diglett bonus is activated. Oh my god, why did I try and go in front of that Onyx? I just gotta keep it in my mind. You go around the backside of the Onyxes. The Onyxies. The Onyxi. You gotta run around the backside of the Onyxi. Ah. All right, we ran that Geodude out to the side so we can check over here, and there's still no Magby over there. Of course. Of course. Gotta run into the Geodude. When my phone is at 3%, I'm gonna play with my VR headset. Yo, those things are pretty tight. Lana says I have some bad news. The corn tortillas fell apart. Oh no. That's the worst. Good news, I have a deconstructed taco bowl. It's like a taco salad, but better. And it'll make you feel like you're eating healthier because it's not the whole tortilla, you know? You're just like taking bites here and there. Oh, flame wheel doesn't hurt me. Magby. Sucka. Good thing these Magbies haven't had dynamic punch and mock punch. We'd be KO'd right now. We'd be crying to Rourke. Be crying ourselves to sleep. No. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Diglett bonus is still going though, so we don't need to check the corner. The corner Diglett. Get around the Skorupi. I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. We go out and then back in. And then out and then back in. And we go out and then back in. Oh, darn it. Tell me you watch Disney movies without telling me you watch Disney movies. Quote them. Lana says ... It's from Finding Nemo, dude. Come on now. It's when Marlin's telling Nemo, like when they're leaving the anemone. Lana says I so want to make a Final Fantasy reference right now, but no one will get it. Oh, stupid shout out. I ran into the wall. Ran right into the wall. Gosh dang it. But we got out of there. We got out of there. Safe and sound. Lana, do you follow Unileska? She used to do a lot of Heroes of the Storm content, or like streaming. But she's also like a big time Final Fantasy nut. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then forward and back. Then put 1 foot forward. I don't know what that is. It's a Final Fantasy reference. C Money says, I'm back. Back in shorts chat now. Magby's getting pumped. Careful. It's a boss theme. The Alexander boss fight? Is it like the technique that you have to use to dodge the boss's attacks or something? Oh, let's go up and around this way. Check over here. Not a thing. Oh, it's the song lyrics in the boss fight? What? Oh, awesome. I think there's a bot in Twitch chat. Can I do it right here? You can post the video of the song. Go ahead and just message it to me. Couldn't get away. He used his confuse ray. Just dropping confuse rays on me. The song's called Experimental Entropy. Do 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 do. What the heck? Nah, he's not in that bottom corner. Negative. What time are we going to end stream tonight? Yes, he asks. Usually I stream for like 3 hours. After about the 3 hour point is when I... 3.5 hours. All the boss raid music in Final Fantasy XIV slaps, Lana says. I'll take your word for it. I did watch your stream, Lana, where I don't know what the heck was going on. There was so much action happening, but the music was pretty good when I watched your stream. The game music was pretty decent, I'd have to say. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Yes, he asks. I just stream on Tuesdays and every other Sunday. That is all. Just those times. I can send some of the certified bangers if you're ever interested. The only thing is, like, I could probably play them on Twitch stream, I bet. I'm just always worried about like the copyright bans and stuff. Oh, just in general to listen to it? Yeah, for sure. Send it. Send it. Let me go around here. That's a Houndoom. See, Lana, you finished eating tacos, and now we're back to no Magby spawns. I feel like I should be checking over here regularly, but I don't. And I know every so often when I've checked over there, there has been a Pokemon spawned in that, like, that side pocket over there. It just doesn't happen that often. And if I don't have to run into an unnecessary encounter, it's probably better. Let's go. Get him out of there. Juke and jive him out of position. Juke and jive and jive and juke. That's a Houndoomer. Silly old Houndoomer. No good. And that is why I don't No, that's why I don't keep Discord open on my computer. Because Lana's sending me certified bangers in Discord messages. And if I had it open on my computer, there'd be pings like crazy. No, you're good, Lana. You can keep sending away. Send away, my friend. Send away. Jaden, how many soft resets are you into your Turtwig hunt? Gosh, I forget how miserable that hunt was. Soft resetting the starter on this game, not my recommended way of shiny hunting the Sinnoh starters. Not one bit. Negative. Not there. Finish off my coffee here. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good coffee. Don't want to blow up your phone too much? Don't worry about it, Lana. The phone is on vibration. It won't really matter. And actually, I should move it onto, there we go. Onto my like full desk mouse pad that's off to the side over there. I don't know it exhausts me keeping count, but about in time I just resumed to about 5 days now. Nice. Yeah, I remember I think I stopwatched it a couple times, and I think the quickest I could get one reset in was like 2.5 minutes maybe. And that's if you're like trucking through and just mashing the A button. The encounters are probably, well, they're way faster than this hunt, but I feel like this hunt I'm doing stuff, you know, I'm like running around. I'm not just button mashing the A through a bunch of cutscenes and all of that kind of stuff. Hit me with that confuse ray. It's the cutscenes and spamming, dude. If you have a turbo controller, it probably would help. Oh, he cross-chopped me? Dude, that would be a good move for our shiny Magby as well. Watch, when this thing does finally shine, it's not going to have any good egg moves. If you guys don't know, if you catch Pokemon in the underground as opposed to like where you would normally find them in the wild, they have a chance of having egg moves on their moveset when you catch them in the underground. On Saturday, I was hunting from when I woke up until I slept. I was sure I was going to get it. Dude, you are a champion. I think, I'm trying to remember. I think when I was streaming the soft reset, I think I extended my streams to closer to like 4 hours on most of them. Just so that I can get like a clean 100 soft resets in. That was pretty grueling, I would have to say. Yessie says my phone's at 3%. You gonna be taking off now, Yessie? Have a good night, friend. I hope you enjoy your VR session. kick button, whatever game you're playing. If you're playing a game on the VR headset. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with me for a little while. You're gonna change your phone? What? Oh, charge your phone. I misread that. How am I gonna split these two? Let's go around this way. Ah. Scrooby just chased me out. I think I'm getting like 20 something to 30 encounters per hour. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's like about 20. It's like if you're screaming through encounters, you're probably getting like 25 to 30 encounters an hour. Wait, you don't enjoy the briefcase simulator? Not particularly. Not particularly. It's not for the faint of heart. You got to be like locked in if you're gonna briefcase simulator hunt. I like to try and go out the top door here in this cavern just so I can go check for the diglet. So sometimes even if I make it down to the bottom area of this cavern, you might see me run back up. And that's why. Jaden says, I take pride in my patience while shiny hunting, though. I mostly hunt in sword and shield. It's definitely a good quality to have. The patience to get through the hunt. I don't want it to sound like I don't like doing shiny hunting, but that briefcase simulation was not my fondest of times while shiny hunting. I think I would much rather shiny hunt like an 8192, do like some sort of 8192 hunt in like a wild area of fire red and leaf green or ruby and sapphire, something like that, rather than the soft reset for a Sinnoh starter. I don't know if all of the starter soft resets are that bad. That was the first, this playthrough is the first soft reset for a starter I've done. I've also been off and on doing my Soul Silver starter hunt for a like shiny only playthrough in Soul Silver. That is, I think, over 18,000 encounters. So I'm over double odds on that. Dang it. Actually, I'm over double odds on that one. Because that's an 8192 hunt. That's an 8,192 odds. I used to own a 3DS, but never played the Pokemon game when I was younger. I never really played the DS games at all. That's why I was going back to play Soul Silver. And I thought, why the heck not? I've never done like a shiny only playthrough of my own. So I figured that would be a fun game to do it on, because you get the little sprites that follow you and all. But I've just been like casually hunting every now and then. I haven't actually like made any progress on that starter hunt in, it might be like a good month since I've picked up my DS to do that starter hunt. I might have made it to the 1 month mark. Lana says, I still have every console I've ever owned. No shot. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. I wish that I was that responsible. When I was in like high school and college, I used to trade in my old consoles thinking like, oh, I'm never going to need these again. And go like buy games for whatever new console that I had. I think one time I like traded in my Wii console and a bunch of games, and I got like a Game Boy and a bunch of Pokemon games, which I then traded in like a few years later for like, I don't know. I don't even know what I traded it in for. I couldn't even tell you. That's how silly it was. I should have just kept that stuff as like collectibles. I have a Game Boy Color Advanced SP, a DS, 3DS, a Wii, but it died, an SNES, N64, and now my Switch. Just Nintendo stuff, mind you. Dang. Your stuff's not in the best shape, though? Has it been moved quite a bit? Uh-oh, Ralph says, Charlie has us eating so late now. About to eat, but I'll be lurking still. Yo, no worries. No worries, and I know that pain, Ralph. You got to kind of work around the baby's schedule, my friend. Got to do what the baby dictates. Couldn't get away. He's using Confuse Ray. Back on out of here, Magby. You can't be doing that. We out. We out. Safe and sound. Da 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 da. I kind of like this jam. This is a good one. Oh, 2 Magbys in a row? Are you kidding me? No shot. No shot. It's because I was young and careless on the old stuff. Newer consoles are in way better shape. I see. Do you know that on like, I think it's Super Nintendo games, they have a warning label on the back of the Super Nintendo cartridge games that tell you not to blow on the cartridge. You know how many games I used to like put the game into the cartridge slot. It wouldn't turn on. You pull that sucker out so quick, or you eject it. I mean, on the Super Nintendo. I never pulled the game out without ejecting. Come on. You guys never have done that either. But anyways, and you like blow in the console to try and clean it out. I remember taking Q-tips and like swabbing the cartridge. Golly. We've been calling her Debo, like from Friday movies, and Boss Baby. That's funny. I was cooking, but that purge mix was so fire, dude. I'm telling you, this is a good playlist. I'm gonna have to like go back and look at which songs we're playing when. It's just a Stream Beats hip hop mix. It's the same play. I think I've used this playlist the past like maybe 3 streams now. I was kind of getting tired of that the Stream Beats playlist I was using before. I was using like I think it's called Chill Step, so it's like I don't know, it's like a little more upbeat than lo-fi. It's not just like a traditional lo-fi. It's like a higher tempo lo-fi kind of thing. Oh, she's digging. She's digging. That's a Houndoom. What I should be doing, though, is off stream trying to get these Diglett bonuses and try to dig up some fire statues. I need to stop slacking. Oh, look at that. Just weaving around the Onyx. I'm telling you, the Onyx's hitbox, I figured it out, y'all. It's all in the front. He's top loaded. Daily Memer, what's going on? How you doing tonight, my friend? How are your tacos on this wonderful Tuesday, by the way? Daily Memer says, this streamer seems pretty cool. Thanks, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to have you back in stream, by the way. I hope your weekend was awesome. Yo, I didn't even talk about how, like, Mother's Day weekend. I hope you guys all celebrated your moms and did something good for the mothers in your lives. I don't need to go check for a Diglett because we've already got the bonus going. Oh, and a Magby right out the gates, right at the start. Oh, there we go. Crispy is streaming with one song on repeat for a while. He just added a few more. What? No shot. No shot. I couldn't handle that. That would drive me bonkers if I had to listen to the same song over and over and over. I would go bonkers. Daily Memer says, I actually just got home from a solo contest thing. It was stressful. Yo, how'd you do? I hope you did well in the solo contest. No Magby. Honestly, sadly, I couldn't. My mom was too busy with my grandmother and with helping me get a car. Yo, for real, how is your car scenario going? I forgot to even ask you about it. Are you feeling okay too? I know you said you were fine the night of, but night of and a week later could be two separate things. Pretty good. Judge thought I did well, so that's good. Nice. Very nice. You love to see it. A Houndoomer. A Houndoomer. We are feeling Houndoomed. I posted pics of the new car. Oh, okay. I'll go check them out. I will check them out. I need to go. Well, I'm going to have quite a bit to check out on Discord when I finish stream here. I had some messages in another server that I'm in. No Magby down there. And I'm okay. Got some pressure in my head. Got to see a chiropractor and massage therapist. That's not too bad, though. Dude, I need to go see a chiropractor and get cracked. I haven't been to one in like a handful of years, probably. Also, don't listen to boss music in 14 then. You'll... Shoot, I just cornered myself. You'll go insane with Honeybee Lovely music? What? Have I seen the Switch 2 licensing thing? No, what is it? Basically makes you buy the license, so technically you don't own the Switch or the games. They don't let any mods or it will basically remotely shut down your Nintendo and make it unusable. I did hear about that. Yeah, if you try to like mod the console. I heard about that. That's pretty crazy. They're cracking down. No more modding Nintendo devices to make them better. You just gotta be okay with what Nintendo puts out there. Do you have a modded Switch, Memer? What the heck? I don't know how I feel about this song. Let's go back up this way. We're going to go ahead and skip that song. You don't own the games or the device, and to even use the device or games, they make you sign that you won't sue them. So that crushes your plans. Wait, they make you sign that you won't sue them for what? Why would you sue them? And how do you not own the games? You purchase the games. Jaden says, I'm tired of this briefcase music. Dude, pop in some headphones or mute the game and throw music on over it. Don't listen to the music, the in-game music. It'll drive you nutty. No shiny mag B. How many Magby you think we're gonna have to encounter, y'all? Oddbro was not kind at all when we were talking about the encounter guesses on this one. Oddbro just threw me to the wolves and was like, "Yeah, you're gonna hit odds." Thanks a lot, friend. Jaden thinks 608 encounters? That'd be pretty sweet. I've got a weird feeling it's going to be in like the 1200 range. I will be happily surprised if it's half of that though. That'd be great. I might lose it though if we get another shiny on like a 7 number. I don't know. I might need to like go gamble or something. There's Houndoom. We'll go back out this way. Realistically in this game, like 23,000. You're probably not wrong. Actually, we talked about, or Ralph brought it up, I think a couple streams ago, that like the shiny hunting sweet spot is when you get around like 1/4 of odds. That's usually when you're gonna hit, like if you're gonna hit a shiny early, it's usually like around that 1/4 odds mark. Otherwise, you're in it for the long haul. Proceeds to get the shiny at 777 goes to Vegas and wins $1 billion. Are we talking about doll hairs? Doll hairs, get it? Like hairs of a dolly. Ralph says definitely thinking of 7 again, maybe 573 or 577. That'd be sweet. We're getting close to those numbers. You buy the license for the games and console, giving you permission to use the games in console, but you don't own it. Nintendo does. And when you buy and use it, you must sign an agreement. The agreement states you can't mod, duplicate, or sell the games since it's technically Nintendo's property, and you can't sue for abiding human rights violations because you sign away the rights to sue. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, effectively, like, unless you're looking to resell games, how does that work for like the online marketplaces and stuff, you know? Like eBay and stuff. If you're gonna go in and purchase a used copy of a game or something. You're not allowed to do that then? And then what's going to happen if, like, years later someone wants to purchase a game that's not being sold anymore? You're only going to be able to get the digital copy? That's it? Switch 1 games won't be able to be brought over? Wait, they already said that all the Switch 1 games are going to be, or most Switch 1 games are going to be compatible. Can't sell the games because everything's digital. They've already shown the game cartridges. Can you guys hear that? The dogs are losing their noodles in the background. I think Gina's home. Hi, babe. Basically, it's a pass. You buy the game and gives you the permission to download it from the marketplace. They showed off those red game cartridges in the last expo for the console, though, didn't they? So that cartridge is just a pass to download the digital game. Oh, baby, that looks good. Babe, are you happy with it? It looks really good. Yeah. Super pretty. Ralph says 777 would be too cool, but I don't want us to wait that long. Dude, I'm telling you. The rate at which our encounters are coming, 777 might be quite a few more streams away. Almost like you spend $80 for a digital cartridge. That's so strange. So the cartridge that comes in the physical copy of the game case just gives you, it's like buying those digital game passes at the store. Like if you go to GameStop and buy a digital game pass, it's just like that. That's so wild. Yeah, basically, that's how it's gonna go. The only thing that worries me about, like, if they do something like that would be like I'll use BDSP as an example. If you own the physical cartridge of BDSP, they distributed the game unfinished. If you guys remember, like on the day one release of BDSP, there was a patch that was pushed out to complete the game. So like the game was incomplete. They still packaged it and sent it out and continued to work on the game while distribution was like organizing the spread of the sale and the release. And then on day one, even if you purchase the physical cartridge, I purchased digital for these ones. But if you purchase physical, the cartridge is not complete. It's like half of a game. So the thing that's crazy is, like, in the future, let's say they discontinue the Switch online store, right? Or servers. What if they like drop the Switch servers like they did with the 3DS? If that happens, people that downloaded the cartridge, or let's say you buy the cartridge from a reseller at that time, like in the future sometime, and you didn't already download the patch, the day one patch, or like any of the update patches on your console, you won't be able to play the game. So like if your console doesn't have the download on it, let's say in the future, like 20 years from now, someone buys a Switch console as like a nostalgic thing, and they want to go back and play BDSP, and they buy a like used copy of BDSP, but the original owner of the Switch console they bought does not have, or like didn't ever own BDSP, none of that, and never downloaded the patch, and they go and buy it and then slot that cartridge in, it doesn't work. Or it won't work, I should say. It works now because the Nintendo servers are still active for the game. So like anyone that buys a copy of BDSP and slots it into the cartridge, automatically your Switch downloads the patch because it makes you connect to the internet, download the day one patch so that you can play the game. But like in the future, if Nintendo shuts down let's say they shut down the Switch servers like they did with 3DS, there's a chance that people are going to be out there buying secondhand Switches with like secondhand copies of BDSP that will not be able to play the game. That is so insane. Like it'll just become a paperweight. The game will. Well, it's not even heavy enough to be a paperweight. It'll be or jailbreak your Switch too. Yeah, if they have methods to do that, and like some sort of database of all of the patches and downloads and such, like they do for the 3DS now. This is why I'm sticking with Switch 1 for as long as I can. Is that true for the newer ones too? Because I got mine in like 2023, which was 2 or a year later. If you buy a physical copy of BDSP, it's incomplete. They just released like the day one patch, and it's just live on the online servers, so that when you slot a copy of the game into your Switch downloads the patch that it needs, and then it allows you to play the game. It's like it happens seamlessly, so you don't really realize that it's happening. I mean, it's happening. You can watch it happen. It's gonna, like when you put the game in, it's gonna tell you need to update the software to play it, and then you hit OK, and it updates the software. It's quick. It downloads it, and then it starts the game for you. So you kind of like don't realize that it's happening. Ralph says buying online games has a layer of suspicion wrapped around it. It's highly unlikely that they would ever revoke a game, but not impossible at the same time. Yeah, that's crazy. What's that, babe? Yeah, I love it. It looks good, baby. Yeah, it looks really good. Gina got golden highlights in her hair. She's looking dapper as ever now. You took some extensions out? Is it shorter? Let me see. Oh yeah, it is, huh? Yeah, I really like it, baby. It looks good. Really good, yeah. V nailed it. Did she enjoy her Sprite? Were those protein snacks that I got you good? Oh, that way you have snacks just chilling at V's shop anytime you need them. That's not a bad idea. You can just keep them there for safekeeping. Oh, do they? Memer says all the details aren't yet known, but they said they don't want third parties buying and then selling, duplicating or pirating, or even modifying the software because it, quote, risks are financial. Huh. They probably just don't want like I know there was it like 2 years ago? I saw some video surface, and maybe it was just because of what I was like, what content I was watching, like Pokemon content on YouTube and whatnot. It started bringing up Nintendo Switch stuff, and I clicked on a few of them, and then found a couple videos of like modders that were modding the Switch 1 console to like make it run better, because it's got like limiters on the video card and the processor. Oh dang, that's a lot. But yeah, the Switch console doesn't run at its like full capacity that it can. But it's like what do they call it with a PC when you're overclocking it? There you go. It runs at the capacity it's supposed to, but there's modders that have like overclocked the Switch's components to run better, basically. And when they did that stuff, it kind of like exposes Nintendo for being like incompetent in a way. And the Japanese people are super prideful, so if people are out there doing that, I mean, we kind of created this ourselves in a way. They can literally remotely deactivate your Switch from a database from Japan if they notice any suspicious activity. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they really don't want their hardware being tampered with, you know? I know it sounds like super overbearing to be that way, but at the same time, like, if you're not going to tamper with it or pirate anything, then it doesn't really matter. It like only affects that niche community of people that like to tinker with the, you know, the hardware and try to make it overclocked and run at crazy speeds and not blow it up. Lana says they're high on themselves. Nintendo sees themselves as a toy company still, and they're obsessively protective of their IPs to the point where it frustrates fans to not be able to play some of their IPs because they never remake them on other places. Yeah, that's true. They do that. But also, like, I mean, Nintendo's kind of like Disney in that way, you know? Like, yeah, everyone complains about it, but everyone still buys it. Like, if you... I don't know. They're not going to change what they're doing. They're only going to continue to get, like, more and more that way. They've already shown their colors, you know? So is it surprising to you guys that they're acting that way, or are you just upset because you want to be able to mod your console? I have a 3DS that's been sitting in my desk drawer for close to a year now that I need to... Wait, I didn't say that out loud. Anyways, I need to like mod it so that I could get some of the software that I need to be able to like use actual the created software for like Pokemon transferring and stuff, you know? Hence the Switch 1 still. Is your Switch 1 modded, Lana? I've never even thought about modding mine. Nope. You liar. You can spend $3,000 on an event switch and get it taken away if you download or try to mod anything. Well, then don't mod the expensive Switch. Why would you go and buy the $3,000 one and then knowing that they could shut it down, try and mod it? I legitimately don't mod anything. Okay. I refuse to buy Switch 2 with all of the weird stuff Nintendo's trying to do. That's fair enough. I mean, hey, you're to each their own. At least you're living the gospel you're preaching. You think it's wrong that they do that, so you're not gonna buy into their scheme. But the crazy thing is like a lot of people are gonna probably sit and complain about it, but then still go and buy like at least a console, if not multiple. Like I can't tell you how many times I've seen on the internet of people like buying multiple Switches, but then complaining like it'd be like someone complaining about the Pokemon games, but buying the Switch versions of those Pokemon games, you know, like, or of those the game release Switches and stuff, you know. Yeah, you better. Gina's talking smack to me in the background also. I will complain about certain things because I like better, but I won't be a hypocrite and say this is trash, then still buy it. Well, good on you, Lana. Good on you. I just enjoy the Pokemon games anyway, so it's like I'm still gonna buy the console. I'm gonna get the Pokemon games. Yeah, it looks good, babe. I like it. No. Why would I lie? I love it, baby. I love it. God. Did you watch that reel I sent you? Of that couple that you always watch on Instagram? The one that said like things a husband could never say to their wife that their wife always says to them. That couple with the pretty lady with the blonde, like brownish blonde hair, and she's got the husband with like the beard. You know which couple I'm talking about. The second I show it to you, you're like, oh yeah, that couple. She always messes with her husband. You're not getting it. Okay. I'll show you later after stream. All right, go look at your phone. I just wish I would personally own the games in console, and it feels weird it's not actually owned by me. Almost like it's being loaned and controlled by Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, they could probably do that with the first Switch if they wanted to, but they didn't have anyone sign like those agreements to be able to start up they're probably gonna, I bet if it's going to happen, it's probably gonna be like on startup of your Switch 2, you're gonna have to like log into your Nintendo account, and they're gonna make you approve some sort of document on startup. Guaranteed. Let's go like that. And darn it, there's not a Magby there, but I can go this way. And that's a Houndoom. We can go around them. More power to me. Hey. I'm an enjoyer of Pokemon games, and if I'm gonna play like anything AAA title or whatever, I'm probably gonna play it on PC. So yeah. I guess it doesn't really affect me too much. I paid money for the console. It's mine. The games are mine. I refuse to give Nintendo money if they're going to tell me the money I spent on their product isn't mine to own since I paid my money. I won't take a loaner console, Lana says. Hey, that's all valid points. Those are all valid points. And you have every right to feel that way and keep your money in your pocket and don't get the console. I like that you're putting your money where your mouth is, though, Lana, and keeping your money in your pocket. Because most Nintendo fans will just talk mad crap about it and then still go and buy multiple consoles. And then, like Memer's saying, someone's gonna go out and buy like one of the like special, like the special what are they? Event consoles or whatever, and try and mod it, and it's gonna get shut down, and then they're gonna complain about it. Just to try and prove a point and cancel. Ralph says, I saw one of those videos. Are you going to eat all of that? And what she heard was, wow, you're really putting it down, big back. That's not what happened. That's not what happened in the video I watched, but holy crap, that's funny. No, it was like literally they captioned it like right at the beginning. Things your wife says to you that you can't say back to your wife, and then it's like it was her like one of them was like the husband was sitting at the counter and like upset about something, and the wife was like, it's okay, just take a breath, it's really not that bad. And he's like, then it shows the husband, he's like, yeah, you're right, I overreacted, it really wasn't that bad. And then the roles reverse, and he's like, it's okay. She's sitting at the counter all upset, and he's like telling her, it's okay, honey, it really wasn't that bad. And then she's like, what, are you kidding me? You're not gonna get on my side about this. What? Christian's power went out? Really? I wonder if his main breaker to his power panel tripped. Never says I got the details on an image right here for the Switch 2 license agreement. Yo. Drop it in the Discord. Drop it in the Discord. One of those that had me dead. Pretty sure it's a TikTok trend, so all the couples were doing it. Yeah. More than likely, like, it seems like when one of those, like, TikTok or trendy couples, social media couples do one, they like, all jump on board with it. I'm wondering if they'll do another pre-order date prior to the launch in June. I doubt it, because we're already into May. If they were going to do another wave of pre-orders, I feel like they would have already done it. I think, and also too, they probably don't want to pre-sale every. There's a certain number out there of how many consoles that they're sending out, like that they've already designated for like the release day drop. And I'm guessing they probably pre-sold half of them. That way, every store, every like retail location in the world that's going to sell the console can have some sort of stock on day one for like the day one drop, which is going to be freaking wild. Those things are going to sell out so quick. There's going to be lines at like every electronics store for those things. It's going to be insane. I'm hoping that because I live in like a rural area, because I didn't get on the pre-order list. Oh my goodness, you got Mach Punch too. I didn't pre-order one because realistically, like, I don't need to play the Switch until ZA drops. But if I can get my hands on like a Mario Kart bundle day one or shortly after, I'm cool with that. Dropped in the general Discord. See, I'm gonna be checking out all kinds of stuff on Discord for sure. What time is it? 8:40? Hey, don't say it too loud. They'll hear you. Just kidding. They can't. You can say whatever you want over there, and they probably can't hear what you're saying. Gina's talking dirty to me off screen, you guys. Middle East Beast, what's going on? I just realized that you weren't Lana making that comment. You and Lana have very similar shades of green to your name. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. Good to have you back in the stream. The only pre-order I pray won't be bad is Silksong's released. I'm hoping they make it order to demand, not limited time or limited quantity. Wait, what do you mean by limited time or limited quantity? You think they'll do like a pre-order list and then make to the quantity of the pre-order? Ralph says time to bake that cake. After stream. After stream, I'll put my baker hat on. They're called limited edition for a reason. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the limited edition versions of things. Are they going to do a limited edition Silksong console? That's what you're wanting? The thing is, if I can get my hands on like a Mario Kart bundle so I can play some of the new Mario Kart, I'll probably do that. But if everything sells out, I'm not like going to be sorely sad about it. You know what I mean? I'll just wait until the ZA release and then grab my console then. Or at some time between the Switch 2 release in June and the ZA release, which is they're saying like late this year. So if it drops in like October, November, I think I'll be all right. Middle East B says I also missed out on the pre-order launch, so I was hoping they'd do another one before June. I'll be out of the country during the launch day, so I don't know if the Switch will be region locked. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. The Switch 1 wasn't region locked, right? Like you pick your region when you start up the console, I think. So you could purchase the console anywhere and then pick your region, right? No one knows what the new versions of Silksong are going to be. I'm hoping nothing is limited at all. I see what you're saying. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. Took me a minute there, but we got there in the end, Lana. We got there in the end. We understand each other. We understand each other. Ba 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 ba. Another Houndoom? Another Houndoomer? There we go. Another Leo? How am I going to get around these guys like this? There we go. Just keep running, just keep running, running. I've just got one more Pokemon to have captured or seen in Brilliant Diamond, and I can unlock the national dex. And then it's off to the races for completing my living decks for Sinnoh. It's actually almost done. I've made pretty good progress, and I've really only been working on it like the past couple days. Sunday night, after all the Mother's Day stuff was done and dusted, Gina and I were sitting on the couch relaxing. She was watching Grey's Anatomy, and I was playing Brilliant Diamond, trying to work on my living decks for the, oh my gosh, for the BDSP home decks, I should say. And then yesterday I played some too. So I've made some pretty good headway. I think when I checked my home decks from when I like moved all my Pokemon from my original Shining Pearl playthrough, before I started this playthrough, I moved everything that was in my boxes over to home, and I think I was at like around 80 of the 150 Sinnoh Pokemon. I might even be close to having like everything I need to send over. I'm just not entirely sure because my home boxes are not the best organized, not the most neatly organized. I've got them labeled and I've like started organizing them, but yeah, haven't made good headway on that. I've kind of got like my first, I don't know, few. Sorry. I've got like my first few pages worth of boxes all dedicated to the national decks, so I can have like a living national decks. And then I've got like I've got each game kind of laid out after that in order of like what I've completed, and then I kind of just threw the other games in after it. I think there's enough spaces in home if you have the deluxe version or whatever, if you pay that annual fee. I think it's like $8 a year or something like that. There's enough boxes to have like, or enough pages to have full living dexes of all the Switch games and more. I think I have like one whole page or two whole pages of boxes that are still like available for me to just stash Pokemon in there after I get my living dexes complete. And then ZA is going to be releasing at the end of the year, so it's just going to like move everything around anyways. Oh man. But I didn't start like the game boxes right after the national dex numbering so that I can have space, you know. Middle East Beast says, I'm currently working on completing the national dex on Brilliant Diamond. The headache I'm dealing with right now is finding a Heracross and a Honey Tree. Oh, you can find Heracross in the underground. You don't have to find him in a Honey Tree. I can't remember what cavern. He's in like those caverns that have the trees in them. But he's a rare spawn. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find him in the underground. Daily Memer says, BRB, we'll be waiting here. We'll be waiting here. Going nowhere. Going crazy if I'm going anywhere. Looking for these shiny Magby. Houndoom, of course. Of course. Lambo, get out of there. Go. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I double checked Cerebi and it says the only way to get Heracross is honey trees. Oh shoot, is it really? Oh, I'm thinking of Mudchlax, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's Burmy and Heracross you do have to get in honey trees. Oof. Duh. Oof, duh. I'd say I'm about 70% through. That's pretty good though. And you're 70% through the national decks in BDSP. That's pretty freaking good. Are you doing a living national dex? Did you say that already? Oh, you just said national dex. Are you doing like a living dex of the national dex in BDSP? That is some dedication, Holmes. Yeah, it was. I was thinking of the Munchlax. Gosh darn it. At least you don't have to find. At least you don't have to find a Munchlax in a honey tree, since they only have like, what is it, 2 trees per save file. There's like 2 trees on your map that Munchlax can spawn in. Heck no, a lot of my boxes are filled with eggs from breeding for 5 to 6 IP Pokemon. Oh shoot. Oh man, that's insane. The nice thing is if you're gonna, well, do you do online battles in BDSP? That's pretty like popular, huh? The singles battles in BDSP. I think once I do this challenge, I won't do it again in Legends ZA. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty challenge. The nice thing like about the like Scarlet and Violet, for instance, it's fairly easy to like create a living dex in those games. And same in Legends Arceus too. I haven't tried online battles yet. I mainly did it to create a new revamped team and to also use Pokemon in the battle tower to get the 100 win streak. Ah, I see. Did you get all your trainer stars? I would like to actually do that. And then if you guys didn't know, your trainer card changes as you complete tasks. So when you start out here, you're just at you're at the like the base level, right? And as you complete tasks in the game, you gain stars. Like okay, shorts chat, you gain stars right down here on the top of your trainer card. And then there we go. I cannot point correctly. Up here above the trainer, you get stars on your trainer card, and your trainer card changes colors as you complete like certain. They're not secret tasks, but yeah, if you complete tasks. So one of them is like completing the Sinnoh Dex, and then becoming champion, the national Dex, the battle tower. Shoot, what are all the other ones? I think the contest, right? You have to complete like the final difficulty of one of the contests, I think. Right now I have 4 stars. Once I complete the national dex, I'll have the 5th star and it will become a black trainer card. That's the coolest one. The black card. But yeah, you can get 6 trainer stars. I can't remember what all the tasks are, but yeah, it's the 2 dex completions, becoming champion. The battle tower completion is one of them. Darn it, what are the other? I can't remember all of them. Oh, Middle East Beast got it. Become champion, master rank in Pokemon contest. That's what it is. You just have to get master rank in one of them though, right? You don't have to do all of them. 100 different statues in the Grand Underground. Oh, that's what I was missing. 100 win streak in the battle tower and complete the national dex. Oh, it's only 5 stars in total? Oh, so it's not, you don't get a star for completing the Sinnoh dex, it's only the national dex. Ah, I see. Something good's gonna happen. Daily Memer's got to head out. Hey, good night, Daily Memer. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed your stay hanging out. And we'll see you on the next stream. Hope to see you soon. This jazz is funky. Yeah, this is a good one. The song before this I used in a YouTube short. No Magby. Master rank in only one category, yeah. Dang, I thought there was a star for completing just the regular Sinnoh dex. I was mistaken. That's cool though, Middle East Beast. How long have you been working on getting all of your trainer stars? Oh my gosh, I just ran into the Geodude. That's a fun little task to complete. Getting all your trainer stars. Getting everything dialed in. Ooh, goodness. Goodness me, oh my. I'm getting a little sleepy over here. It is almost 9 p.m. for me. And I got to get up early tomorrow for work again. Houndoom, not you, my friend. Not you, my friend. Sorry. But you are not the Pokemon we are looking for. Geodude and Onix. They were both just chilling there waiting to pounce. They were looking to back me in a corner. There's a Magby. There's a Magby. There's a not shiny Magby. To add to the rest of our not shiny encounters. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Yessie's back. Welcome back, Yessie. Did you charge your phone? Charge up that phone. Still no Magby there. Lana says, I'm feeling something will happen at 575. I like that feeling. I got a feeling. I think it's going to be 577 if it does happen. I would say that it probably took me around at least a month and a half-ish. I became champion a while ago, but didn't care about competing or completing the challenge until recently. I could have finished the other challenges earlier, but I don't really play that much each day. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. At the moment, I'm... Oh, shoot. At the moment, I'm streaming the part of me going through the journey of completing the national decks. Wish I would have done it for the other challenges, but you live and you learn. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But that's pretty cool to stream it and whatnot, and then that way you'll have a catalog of it. Do you save your streams? That's one thing I like about streaming on YouTube. The VODs will stay. I think on Twitch your VODs only stay on your page for 7 days. Is that what it is? I'm still learning. Still learning all the Twitch ins and outs as a creator. They're safe for a week, yeah. We had one Magby spawn in that last Diglett bonus. One Magby spawn. I feel like they've been few and far between tonight. Last stream, we kind of started out slow, but they picked up hot and heavy. We got quite a few Magby spawns. This time it's like we've had like a couple here, a couple there. They just do not want to spawn in. These little stubborn boogers. These little stubborn platypuses. They're like, stand right there, sit back, relax. We're not going to spawn today. No Diglett. No Diglett. Scroopy's stuck. Oh, there's a Magby. Just complain about the encounter rate and then you'll get one, you know? It's that easy. Forehead. Maybe? Nope, not over there. Definitely not over there. Oh, I didn't check the Diglett. I'm not doing my part to help out these other spelunkers in the internet caverns. I need to do better. I need to do better, fam. Oh, tried to do better. Did not work out. Did not work out in my favor. Oh, go away, Onyx. And your ginormous hitbox. Almost in the 570s now? Yes, we are. Almost in the 570s. Lucky 7, do your thing. Any of the 570s would work for Lucky 7. So we're nearing a window here, Ralph, where things could be actually really, really good, you know? But also our encounters will probably come fast once we reach that point. It'll be like a slew of spawns and then we just won't get a shiny. Oh, look at that. Two Magbies in a row? 2 non-shiny Magbies in a row? At least they're letting me run safely now. And they're not mock punching Donnie into the ground. Mock punching him into the dirt. Those mean Magbies. Oh, you know what? I keep licking my lips because my lips are getting chapped. Oh, there we go. So much better. Oh, the relief was instant. There's not much better than some good chapstick for chapped lips. That's how I know, too, that I don't think I drank enough water today, y'all. Like, I'm not feeling dehydrated or slothy or anything, just... Dude, my lips were so dry from working out in the sun. So many encounters, the shiny has to be on the way. We can hope. We can hope. That's a Houndoom. Just think once we get to the 700s, then it's like every encounter in the 700s is going to be viable to keep on the 7 train. Watch, it comes at like 1,433. Just completely breaks the 7 train. 1% spawn should be 1 in 819.2. At least 1 in 1365. Ah. Wait, a 1% spawn is 1 in 803 is my lucky number, so I'd take it. 1,433. Of course you would. I held my breath a little bit there. I was like, oh, 567, maybe? Maybe? It wasn't to be. That one was not meant to be. Couldn't get away. Oh, he's just scaring my Ponyta into slow movement. That's all. He's not really being threatening. It should be that, like, they should have better odds because they're harder to find. But that would be too much coding for them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the gosh dang it. Oh, I just ran through that Skorupi. Dude, I'm telling you, I think the Skorupi's hitboxes are non-existent. I think they're invisible walls. Or like I think they're just invisible walls. That would make me stop. I think they're just like transparent. Their hitbox is transparent. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Okay. Tomato, tomato. Gosh. That made me sound dumb. Broke Scroopy's ankles, all 6 of them. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I had to call an ambulance and have one checked on a little while ago. Yessie's heading out. Hey, good night, Yessie. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good evening and hope to see you again on the next stream. Oh, we got a Diglett finally. Is that signs for good things to come? As we round the corner into the 570s, there's a Magby. Oh, don't hold your breath, y'all. It's not shiny. It's not shiny. But it could have been, okay? And 569 would have been a nice number to find a shiny on. Back out we go. Back out we go. Let's reset. Let's get another Diglett. Oh! 2 Digletts? Are we doing something right here, fam? Nope, we're not. That's Houndoom. Oh, but maybe a 3rd Diglett. Oh, we got 3 Digletts. That's a Doug trio. We got a Doug trio worth of... Oops, I didn't mean to run out that quick. That could have been our shiny there, fam. I think I just missed our shiny. We're doomed. We're doomed to be on this hunt forever and ever. Forever and ever. Or like the Sandlot. Forever. Forever. Dude, we're hitting on some nostalgia today. Talking about Captain Planet earlier. Or I might have just made a reference to him. I don't know if I actually said the name out loud. Referencing Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. I told the kids that I would teach them how to make Rice Krispie treats this weekend. I should have them make some s'mores. Then that way when they ask me, "Hey Dad, can we make s'mores?" I'm like, "S'more what?" What you mean? What you want s'more of? Just mess with them. Ralph says I used to watch Captain Planet all the time. Dude. Saturday morning cartoons. Or it was like Saturday morning shows. I remember watching Captain Planet and Power Rangers. I think that was on the same network. I'm pretty sure I would watch Captain Planet and then the very next show was Power Rangers or vice versa. And then later on in like I think it was like I was 10 turning 11, so 5th grade or 9 turning 10, 4th grade. 4th or 5th grade I think is when I think when I was in 4th grade Pokemon released, and then the next year was when the anime started or like the cartoon started. 570. That's our 570 right there. So I think it was 5th grade. So I remember coming home from school and watching, like, doing my homework at my desk while my TV was on. And it'd be like the after school cartoons on, I don't know if it was, I think it was Cartoon Network. And they'd have like the afternoon run of shows. It was like Pokemon into, oh no, you know what? I think Pokemon was on the weekends with like Digimon and other cartoons. And then the after school, was it Konami or Toonami or something like that? I think that was Cartoon Network. I think it was Cartoon Network, Toonami. And they had like Lana, there you go. That helping me out. Toonami was anime, yes. It was like Dragon Ball Z and oh shoot, I can't remember the lineup of shows. The core memories are unlocking. Zoids? I don't remember Zoids. Remind me what that show was about. DBZ and Tenchi Muyo. I don't remember watching Tenchi Muyo. I think it was two, for me, it was like 2 episodes of DBZ and I think it was just like I want to say it was like superhero shows in general. I think it was like DBZ and then like Batman Beyond, maybe. I can't remember if Batman Beyond was on Cartoon Network or not. But at any rate, I would have that on in the background while I was doing homework when I would get home from school. Teen Titans, yes. Middle East Beast, that is correct. I don't know about Static Shock. I don't remember that one. Teen Titans definitely was on that lineup. Yeah, it was like Teen Titans, DBZ. I think Batman Beyond was in that lineup too after school. Is that 2 Magbies in a row again? Zoids' giant mecha animals with weapons. Jackie Chan Adventures. I think that was on the lineup too. Middle East Beast. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember watching that one. I feel like Jackie Chan Adventures was probably later in the lineup. Like I would get home from school like between 3:30 and 4, and I'd catch the tail end of the first episode of DBZ, I think, and then it'd go into the second episode, and then I feel like Teen Titans would come on, and then maybe Batman Beyond, and then it'd be dinner time. Usually like when Jackie Chan Adventures, I think, would come strolling on. So it'd be pushing like 5:30ish, 6 o'clock. I didn't have Toonami, so my brothers and I would watch Kids WB or 4Kids. Kids WB I remember watching with my cousin too on the weekends. With Animaniacs, is that right? I think that was Kids WB. Pinky, they're Pinky and the brain. Diddly-doo-doo. I think Kids WB had Pokemon on it. But I feel like Pokemon was like after school. So maybe it was mixed in with like the DBZ and Batman Beyond stuff. I think Gargoyles was on Kids WB though. That show was so cool. That was one of my favorite animated shows. We also used to watch Xiaolin Showdown, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Batman. Batman was so good. Batman the animated series, right? Middle East Beast. Mark Hamill as the Joker's voice in the original Batman animated series. Oh, is that a new nightie? I have? Oh, awesome. Yeah, Luke Skywalker as the Joker, Lana says. Yeah. Mark Hamill. Yes, who played Luke Skywalker, did the Joker's voice in Batman the Animated Series. That's a Houndoom there. Gosh, we're getting close to another Diglett bonus. The Diglett bonus could be helpful if we get some Magby spawns during it. How am I getting around these guys? I'm gonna go up this way, this way. Look at that. Yeah, I really liked Batman Beyond, but I don't know if anything can top Batman the Animated Series. Batman Beyond was super good, and I love that it like played off of the animated series, having like the same Bruce, you know? But just something about the original Batman the Animated Series. Oh man, it doesn't get much better than that. And although I'm a huge Marvel fan, like when it comes to the superheroes and stuff, I lean the way of Marvel, but when it comes to individual heroes, I think Batman's got to be my favorite. It's after midnight, got to hit the hay. Good luck. Yo, is it really out that late already? Oh yeah, it's 9:21 for me. It's 21 minutes after midnight for you, Lana. Thanks for the good luck, friend. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. It was good seeing you in chat again. I hope to see you next week in stream. And go get some good Z's there, bud. I'll be ending stream here in like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Hopefully get through all of my 570 encounters before I go to end. Thunder Punch. Oh, he just KO'd me. Gosh dang it. Whoops. Dropping some monies. At least Rourke's there to save me. Thanks, Rourke. Thanks, Rourke. Now we got to go back in. Could you imagine if that was the shiny though? And then I threw a Pokeball and it didn't catch? And he just KO'd me? Oh, that would be the worst. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that happening. That could definitely happen. What if guys, oh my gosh. I'm getting anxiety now thinking about it. What if I do find the shiny, and because I only have Ponyta on the party and I'm not healing it regularly? Oh, that could be bad. That could be hold on. All right, we gotta really figure this out. Oh, I got 5 dusk balls and 5 quick balls. We'll just quick ball it once. We'll throw some dusk balls. I've got some ultra balls on standby. I think we'll be all right. What's it going to be like, level 20? They've all been like 27-ish, right? Because Magby evolves into Magmar at 30, I believe. I think 30's the level. Oh, dang, a Doug Trio. I think 30's the level because we talked about it being right at the level cap. Oh, shoot. Get down here, Houndoom. Yeah, so level cap Magby evolves, which we're not going to hit in Maylene's gym. But before we take on Wake, we're definitely We're definitely going to get all of the Pokemon to that level 30 and like close to leveling up. That way when we take on Wake, they're like ready to go, you know? I need them to level up against Wake's Pokemon. Keep the sun up. I think I'm going to call it a night too. I enjoyed your stream. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, Middle East Beast. I hope you come hang out again in the next stream. I'll be live again on Tuesday next week. No stream this weekend. Mother's Day was last weekend. No stream this Sunday. But next week I'll have Tuesday and Sunday stream. So that'll be good. Why do I keep checking for this Diglett over here? I think I've gotten one Magby during this. There we go. Look at that. Talk about it and it happens. Talk about it, be about it. I was gonna say one Magby during this this Diglett bonus. And then right as I'm saying it, another one spawns. Doom, doom, doom. Another Magby spawns in the cave. Dum, dum, dum. Another Magby spawns in the cave. Oh, and another Magby down, and another Magby down. Dude, 2 of them in a row? Dude, why are they coming in... I mean, I shouldn't be complaining, but I feel like they keep coming in doubles. They keep coming at me in doubles. Like, what? Really? You gotta come at me like that? Gotta come at me in packs of 2s? Can't come at me in, you know, 3s and 4s? Can't get too greedy over here. Da 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 da. Not there. So having the Diglett bonus active is kind of like having a shiny charm while it's active. Except a shiny charm that actually works on encounters. Not just Masuda method. Since this game's broken and the shiny charm only works on egg hatching. Ilka was like, yeah, we're going to give you the shiny charm, except we're not going to code it correctly. It's only going to work on eggs. Game Freak trying to pay for some hired help and they get it wrong. That's why you just do it like Thanos, and I'll do it myself. Damn, that's like our 4th Magby. All I said was that, yo, we've only got 1 Magby to spawn in this Diglett bonus, and then poof, 3 of them. Like that. 3 in the last, what, 4 caves? We still got our Diglett bonus going. We are too legit to quit. Oh, there goes the whistle. There goes the whistle. Dropping the shiny luck out here, Ralph. Making things happen. That was the last 570 Magby. Watch, this is the shiny right here on 580. Nope. Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm getting sleepy, though. I think I'm going to have to call it a stream here soon. Let's see if I can get to 585. before I completely call it. I'm not even going to worry about the Diglett bonus anymore because it's not likely that I will get another Diglett bonus before I end stream. So I'm just gonna go in and out of the cave here, looking for our rare spawn. Try to push on through here. Do 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 doodly doo 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 do 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 deedly dee dee doo. Not down there. Skoropski. A little Skoropy. Da 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 da. What's going to be nice, though, is when this thing does shine, it's going to be so freaking satisfying. What's crazy is, okay. I don't know if any of you guys feel this way, but this hunt, like these encounters are much slower than the starter hunt encounters. But for some reason, I feel more locked into this hunt and like way less frustrated. Oops, sorry. I don't know if it's just because, like, personally I like the Magby line better than I like Chimchar line. But even without that, like, preference aside to the Pokemon, I'm telling you that this hunt feels a lot better than the briefcase simulator. I think it's just the cutscene and dialogue. Like at least when I'm doing this, I'm like actually running around. I'm actively keeping an eye out. Excuse me. So maybe I'm just more entertained with my like inability to sit still anyways. The briefcase is killing Daniel. Dude, Daniel said he didn't want a shiny hunt anymore because of the briefcase hunt. He was like so determined to get Piplup doing the briefcase hunt because I don't know if he started that hunt when, like, because of me doing this playthrough, or if he just actually wanted to do that one already. I think it ruined Pokemon for him. Dude, I'm pretty sure. I remember him commenting like how many encounters he was like 26 or 2,500 encounter like soft resets in, and he was like, all right, I give up. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna go play Sonic. I'm not playing Pokemon anymore at all. It's like, dude, chill, take a breath. Just go play a different game. It's okay. It'll come back around. That's how I feel like about the Soul Silver hunt, the starter hunt. I haven't like touched my DS in, I think it's been a month actually. I quickly got to like 8,000 encounters with no shiny. And then I think I got to 8,000 encounters within like a week or 10 days time. Because I was just literally doing soft resets and like starter hunt searching during a lot of free time. Like I remember I was watching an AC Milan match. And I was just hunting the starter. He sold all his Nintendo stuff, but he's getting it back now. He sold all of his Nintendo stuff because of that hunt? Because he couldn't get the shiny Piplup? That's pretty freaking extreme. Oh shit. Like, bro, if you're about to sell all your stuff, maybe you shouldn't be playing Pokemon games. Like, we're just shiny hunting out here, you know? He really sold all of his Nintendo stuff because of the briefcase simulator stream? Or briefcase simulator? God, it really is not for the faint of heart, huh? For real? Oh my gosh. That kind of makes me sad for him. But bro, if you, like... I don't know, just because you want shinies doesn't mean you could be a shiny hunter. Some people just need to stick to shiny hunting in Arceus and Scarlet and Violet only. And if you want a starter, go to the Blueberry Academy. And then for the legendaries, DAs and but even DAs, you know, like, yeah, the odds are good and it's fun because you're like actively going through dens and you can do it with a party. But shoot, even Dynamax adventures, like, to get those 4 encounters, like, to get through one den, it takes you a good, I don't know, like 20 minutes, right? 20, 30 minutes. So you figure, like, if you break that down into 4s, you're spending what, like 6 to 8 minutes per encounter? I mean, that's like quadruple what you do for a soft reset encounter on the briefcase simulator. But it feels better because your odds are 1 in 100 instead of 1 in 4,000. So you get rewarded more frequently, I guess. And you're also actively doing something. You're not just like mashing the A button and watching a cutscene. I think that's the biggest problem with the briefcase simulator is literally the cutscene. The cutscene just breaks you. You can have all the patience in the world, and that cutscene will just make you want to pull your hair out. Dang it. All right, I need one more Magby spawn. One more Magby spawn before I can feel good about calling this stream to an end. But I started stream out with, what, 513 encounters? So we did about 70 encounters tonight. I mean, I did have a good chunk of those as like Geodudes and accidental Onyxes. If that was my only option for those starters, I don't think I could do that hunt 9 times. Shake my head. So happy for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I would have... I didn't... I've said this before, but I didn't play the DS version or the DS games growing up. And like... when I played Gen 1, 2, and 3, I didn't really know about shiny Pokemon. Honestly, I didn't know about shiny Pokemon until I came back to the games in Sword and Shield. But because of the fact that, like, I feel like in Gen 4 they released the Masuda method. It was pretty well known. The internet was becoming a thing by then. You know, you had the DS with like the internet communication and whatnot. I feel like if I would have stuck around for Gen 4 or continued to play Pokemon games, I probably would have learned about shiny Pokemon. Gosh dang it. I probably would have learned about shiny Pokemon during that era. And I would guess that I would have tried to do a starter hunt. If I would have found out that you can shiny hunt the starters in those games, I probably would have tried a starter shiny hunt. At that time, I don't think I would have had the patience to sit through it. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm in a sand tomb. That means I can't escape, which basically just means that Onyx is going to KO me. Oh, God, come on. Yeah, and if I would have done a starter, and you got to figure too, like the original games, oh, you're talking 8192 odds? Dude, there's no way. There's no way I would have done it. There's no way. No way. I would not have sat through that. I don't know if I would have sat through like a regular hunt. But now that I'm older and like, I feel like I'm a lot more patient now with kids and whatnot too. Yeah, I don't think I would have, I don't think I would have been big into shiny hunting out the gates. Maybe when Gen 5 came around, if I would have stuck through like all the DS era and then the Gen 5 announcement of the 4096 odds, I could see myself doing it then. That I probably would have ran into a shiny Pokemon at some point if I would have stuck with just playing through the games. By the nature of like how I play the games too. I always played like Gen 1, 2, and 3. I played very similarly, where like I'd build up a full team before the first gym leader. I would level up all my Pokemon to level 10. I'd grind it out. And then before the second gym leader, level all the Pokemon up to level 20. And then before the third gym leader, it was like, or I would like grind out some levels on a few of them to get them in that like mid to high 20 range. What? Communication was interrupted. Why? Really? Just randomly? That's weird. Did my stream just like lag or stop at all? That's so odd. I don't know why my DS is just like dropping connection with the internet. Oh well, I don't need an internet connection to get a Magby spawn. I'm just gonna get one more. I know I already hit the 585 mark, but Jiminy Cricks. It's like no Magbys want to spawn again. You know what I mean? It's kind of annoying. There's a Houndoomer. A Houndoomer. Ba da 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 da. Da da dee 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 do 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 dee 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 da. Oh man, come on, just one Magby, please. One Magby, please. Please. No. No Magby here. No Magby there. No Magby anywhere. I will not eat them, Sam I am. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I switched over because the stream was skipping, but I think it was on my end. No, I think it might have actually been on my end. I lost I had a communication error on my Switch too that popped up. That's weird. I wonder if I'm like randomly dropping. How do I check? I don't know if excuse me. I don't know if Meld Studio shows me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if Meld Studio shows me dropped frames like the way that OBS did. Am I on fiber yet? I am on fiber. I pulled it up right as I started stream, and my download speeds are like close to 700 and my upload speeds are 850. So unless I'm having like a complete disconnect. Like a complete shutdown for a bit. Which I guess that could happen. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm just like completely dropping. The thing is my YouTube dashboard isn't giving me any sort of like indication of any errors. Twitch definitely isn't. The only notification I'm getting on Twitch is that my bit rate is too high for Twitch to handle, which is normal. Because Twitch can't handle the same bit rate that YouTube can, and since I'm using the same stream and sending it to YouTube and Twitch, I'm trying to send it to a higher, or send it out as a higher bit rate for YouTube to process or to receive. And then Twitch just dumbs it down anyways. Gosh dang it. Of course I ran into the Onyx. If this Onyx KOs me, then I'm ending stream. If it KOs me, I'm ending stream. Calling it right now. Just let me go, Onyx. Let me go. Be a good Onyx. Don't be one of these turds. Cool. I was going to say, don't be one of these turds that puts me in a sand tomb and then lets me slowly whittle away because you can't hit your, I don't know, rock throw or whatever stone edge move you're going to use. Dude, what is going on? Why? Why no Magby? Really? Another Houndoom? You had to be like that? Come on, game. It's clearly been a while since you've spawned a Magby in this cave. Really? I was stuck on the rock and the Geodude could not encounter me. Let me see. Does it show me? No, it doesn't show me in the stream health. I thought maybe it would show me in stream health, but it does not. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But maybe, just maybe. Dude, oh my god, a Skorupi actually encountered me. Can you believe it? It's not completely invisible. Its hitbox is just the center of it. And nothing else. Only the center of its hitbox actually works. Only the center of its body actually has the hitbox. No Magby. What the heck? It's the Gary Payton of Scroopies. Its defense was on point that time. It's the first one. No, actually, there were a couple Scroopies that caught me. It's just been few and far between. Especially because they most of the Pokemon go to where you, like, head to where you were. They don't... Gosh dang it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Most of the Pokemon go to where you were, and they don't, like, cut you off or, like, try to... They run to, like, wherever you were at, so they just, like, weave around. So unless they have a huge hitbox like Onyx... Yo, what's going on, viewer? I don't even know how to read that name, but that's a cool name. I like the pink wavy hands. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? That was actually... Well, I can't end on that. If we get one, you know how this goes, y'all. You know what happens once we get the final one. We have to go back in, double check that we don't have a string of Magby spawns going. Nope, and we don't. That's it. See, that's kind of how tonight's been. That's kind of how tonight has been, y'all. All right. I'm from India. Well, welcome from India. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a great day. That's going to be the end of stream for me. And I just have to say thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys all had a great time. If you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream if you're in YouTube. If you're in Twitch, consider giving me a follow. I still need to get used to, like, all the Twitch lingo, man. It's kind of wild, this multi-streaming thing, but I like it. I like it a lot. I like using this new streaming software, Meld Studio. I'm pretty happy with that. Sorry, guys. I'm getting pretty sleepy. But anyways, I hope you guys had some great tacos. I hope you guys had some good fun. Hopefully the shiny luck will be in our odds on the next stream. Maybe we can get our Magby well under odds and get our playthrough going in the right direction so we can get to the end of it. But anyways, I will be live again next week on Tuesday. I hope you guys all had a great night. I'll see you guys very, very soon in a week. And until the next time, y'all, good luck with your shiny hunting. May the shiny odds be in your favor. And I'll see you all on the next stream.